What's going on, guys? It's your boy Alex here from Boss Life, shooting in the rain in San Francisco on my way down to a still as of yet undisclosed location where I'm going to be living for the next 6 months. And that's not the topic for today. For tonight, I want to talk about something that I'm hearing pretty much from everyone. And everyone that I talk to, or rather that reaches out to me, wants to know how I come across the way that I do. They want to be like me in some sense or form or fashion. And what I really think that it falls under is confidence. And confidence is one of these words, unfortunately, that's just overplayed. It's overused. It's lost all meaning. And this is not the video where I'm going to define confidence for you in the way that I think about it. Instead, what I want to talk about is the way that I think about self-development and what I'm really going for, and trying to attempt to answer what I think you all are asking generally when you ask me the questions that you do. What I think you're asking is, how do I feel better about myself? I think that you see me and you can feel that I feel differently about myself than you might, and you probably want some slice of what you think that I'm feeling. Now, there is a difference between what you think I'm feeling, what you perceive of me, and what I'm actually feeling. There's a difference, but what you're accurately seeing is that I am treating myself better and feeling better, more free to express myself and to move how I move, to talk how I talk, and to think how I think, and to do so unapologetically. There is that truth, and if you're seeing that, you're accurately perceiving things. But I don't want to get too much into the nuance today. I want to just get straight to the point, which is, if you want to be similar to me, what you should do is pay really close attention when you see someone who you admire or who you're jealous of. If you see anyone who is exemplifying qualities or traits, ways of expression that you look up to, or that you feel you're incapable of, or that you respect, or that looks very cool to you or attractive to you, or makes you feel jealous or insecure, you should pay very, very close attention. Because that is showing you the kind of person that you want to become. It's showing you your values. It's highlighting to you the ways in which you are not at your best yet, the ways in which you want to transform. It's showing you all that data. So, one of the exercises I like to suggest is to make a list of the people who you respect the most, and then to break down in detail what qualities about them that you respect. That will tell you the kind of person that you want to be. The thing that you're seeing, if you watch me regularly and you're trying to learn, how does Alex do that thing that I see him doing that I don't quite know how to do myself, that I can tell could be useful potentially? How does Alex do that? The way that I'm doing it is, when I see myself in the mirror and I compare myself to others, I'm happy with the comparison. I don't suggest you hang around comparing yourself over and over, and the way you know you're doing it wrong is if it's hurting you emotionally in an unhelpful way. If you feel slightly insecure for a brief period while doing this analysis, that can be healthy, as long as you're decisive in taking action and making decisions to progress in the ways that you've decided. But when I look at myself, I'm proud of who I am. That's how I'm doing what I'm doing right now. So if I meet someone cooler than me, and I meet people who are richer than me, who are more comfortable than me, who are more anything than me, including all of the ways in which I gauge my own value. There are people who are ahead of me in every single way that I measure myself. But because I'm okay with myself at a very minimum, when I meet those people, I'm comfortable, and that's impressive. So you could, in that case, meet anybody who's better than you in any single way that you measure your value. And because you're able to maintain steadiness and be cool, basically, they're going to respect you for that because it's rare. And just that alone, even with drastically less credibility, let's call it, than whoever else, you actually supersede them in some kind of way because of the impressive nature of what you're doing. So ultimately, it's about figuring out who you want to be, becoming that, so that when you look yourself in the mirror, you're proud of who you are. And that's it. I'll speak soon.